哎，录了哈，好 ，OK。好。Hello, everyone. Nice to see you guys. Welcome to my class. Because you have to use the QR code to get the materials for the class notes for your use for your Python source code. Also, you can hyperlink with the link that I just provide you. And when you click the link I just provided, so you may go to the website, to my Colab website. And you have to log in your Google account first. When you log into your Google account, so you may share with my source code. The first thing is, when you get my source code, you have to make a copy in your Google Drive first. How to save your Google Drive? So you can use the file toolbar here, and you may find to save a hard copy in your Google Drive. Okay, so if you have to change the name, my name with your name. Okay, replace my name with your school ID and your name, please. My examples, I just rename as 姜志强老师 exercising. Okay, so I just practice. So I make 2 copies for my Colab source for the Jupyter notebook for today. Okay, so don't forget to save the file name with your school ID and your name, please. And also delete the rest of the keywords, because it will have the Chinese characters like 副本. So you have delete, okay, the Chinese characters, okay? And also I would like to introduce the format for Colab. For the left-hand side, we have a navigator bar. In the first navigator, you may find the index for my source code, for my Colab notebook. So there are chapter 1 all the way to chapter 8 for these semesters. So you can click each one to find the chapter material for each chapters. Also, you can close the index by click the close to close the index windows. Also, with the left navigator at the end bar, you can find here. Here is the Google Drive. So you have to mount your Google Drive later. I will teach you how to mount your Google Drive, and you can use the files in your Google Drive. Okay? And then we close the documentation windows. And we click the index. Okay, so for today's course, we have to talk about the MarTech. In Chinese, we call 行销科技. So what is MarTech? So we use the data-driven 资料 驱动 ，OK, data driven. Like we have a lot of transactions for our company. So we use these transactions data for analyzing. So the MarTech right now is very important for most of the company because we may use the transactions data for our marketing strategies. Okay, so you may find the definition for MarTech in English or maybe in Chinese. Okay, so you can have a quick look at about what is MarTech. Okay, so for the material for our course for this semester, we have two parts. The first part is the chapter 1 because most of you guys are new for Python. So for the chapter 1, I have some material for Python tutorial. So you can have a quick look at. And later I will go back to chapter 1 to teach you the basic concept for Python. For today's class, I would like to go to the materials for chapter 2. Okay, so you have to click the index link on the left-hand side. So you may find the chapter 2 materials. I also provide a Colab hyperlink for my source code. Like the first one, you have to click the hyperlink I have just provided in the class note. And it will create a new browsers for you guys. Since this Colab source code is owned by Steve, so you do the same things as the first one. So you have to make a copy to replace my name with your school ID and your name, please. Okay, this is the first step for today's course.